Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Cornercade. I'm Danny, and you guessed right, Mrs. Cornercade is back in the building. Honey, how are you feeling? Good. Our daughter just went to sleep. Literally, had to shut the show a couple minutes late because we had to put her down. She just was fighting it all night because she was so excited, guys, about this Golden Tee Arcade1up Deluxe announcement, guys. We're going to bring it to you live in the building. Guys, nobody's got the facts. Oh, audio is off. Is the audio off? Okay, let's check. Hold on. These mics were giving me problems before the show. So, let me see if we can do this. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, see, North, are you playing around? Is this some type of joke? All right, give me a 1 in the chat, guys, if you can hear me. Let's go. We had to switch over our mics, and obviously we're on the Go DJI Go mics now. We can hear you, but you aren't. We can hear you. On your mic. Okay. So you can hear me. Does it sound crystal clear, guys?
Well, no, not if you're not on your mic.
No, we're gonna find out in a second, guys. I guess this is why I just do the show alone, right? Classic technical audio difficulty. So I'm going to see if I can hear myself. Give me a second, guys. Oh, okay, that's weird. Hold on, right? Yeah, that does not sound good at all.
Sound like you're in a toilet.
Yeah, I sound like I'm going down a fishbowl. God bless America. Okay, guys, we're going to pull an audible right now. Give me 1 second, okay, guys? Put these away. We're busting out old reliable, guys. Old reliable's in the building. Get this junk out of my face. That's yours. Put it all back. All right, let's see, guys. Hold on. All right. Yeah, and then the mics go in just like so. Hold on a second. Let me see if we can get our audio problems fixed. Guys in the chat, give me a 1 if you can hear me. Much better than before, at least. Wouldn't it be cool if you had a mic coming from this end? Yeah. That'd be cool. Where's mine? What's going on? Chat, light it up with 1s. Can you guys hear me? Audio issues right out of the gate. How does it sound, though, guys? How does it sound? Because before you could hear me, but I sounded like I was in a toilet bowl. 1, but it's still not right. What is going on? What is going on? What did I do? Here, let's check. Let's take a look here.
Take your AirPods out, maybe. Let's try that.
Let's see. Wavelink. It's all this excitement from Golden Tee is just going crazy. All right. Thank you. Getting a little. Let's see. Does that help? Does that help? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, guys. You guys got to help me out because normally it just automatically connects and we're good to go. Oh, I nailed it. Oh, let's go. We're back, baby, in the Cornercade. This is cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this from. Thank you so much, chat, because you guys could have let me gone on for a half an hour of this bozo show. Let's do something to make me feel good. To get back on the pace here. Let me get a little intro for everybody real quick. All right, guys. I feel just a little bit better. We're back in the building, guys. All right. Yes, it's alive. Thank you. Before I bring everybody in the building, Mrs. Cornercade, when you go to say something, you're gonna have to go like this.
Hello.
Let's go. So we're gonna. So.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. Jeez Louise.
Put it in the center.
Well, you gotta for this mic. You gotta you gotta make out with it. So you can try to do that, but I'm gonna be doing more of the talking. But that's okay. We'll get your thoughts and opinions because you told me specifically, and it's cool having this arm to be able to do this. But you told me specifically that hey, bring me back in the show when we got some news.
I did. I feel like I'm on an interview.
Yeah, it sucks. Well,
I don't like it.
Well, there is some news, guys, and I know it's not the biggest news in the world. Tekken's not coming out yet, It's not Smash TV. But guys, it is Golden Tee. It's Golden Tee Deluxe, guys. And let's bring you guys in the building because I know the community is kind of like 50-50 on this cab. It's 50-50 on this cab here, whether you want it or you don't. Another rehash, complaints. We're going to talk about it all tonight, as well as other arcade news, other home arcade news. If there's anything, guys, question-wise you have for me and Mrs. Cornercade, I got her in the building finally. So, guys, let me, without further ado, finally bring you all in the building and say hi to everyone. We're going to probably get a lot of mics aren't working. Mic check 1 2 1 2. And Danger Dog says, let's freaking go. That's right, man. Mike Hawkers is in the building, says the tailgate is almost over. Mike Hawkers, are you excited for Golden Tee Deluxe? You got a little golf emoji there, so I'm loving that. Julio Hernandez, good evening, everyone. Arcade1up gave us track and field Smash TV. The community is still waiting. Let's go. That's right, man. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well on tonight's show. I know Stevie's Man Arcade all the way up north in Canada is going to be very happy about this because he has the I believe he has the Gen 1 Golden Tee, and this is a massive upgrade. And like I know a lot of people say,
nope, don't get sidetracked.
well, no, I'm saying I know a lot of people say this is just another rehash. This is different, guys. I'm gonna explain why. Brooklyn Menace is in the building. Cheers to all. Thank you so much for coming by. We got C North in the house, and I'm gonna go through this. JT Games is here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Fret Burners in the house. Julio Hernandez as well. Stupid Fat Hobbit is in the building. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of audio questions now. It's like Ridge Racer Audio. Dark Realm Gaming is here. JR is in the building saying hello to everyone. Hi, man. Thank you for stopping by tonight. We got Jason Little Alien, P-Dubs Arcade Loft, Tony C. See if I'm missing anybody right now. Kevin Clausen is in the building. Let's go. And that should do it. In Real Gaming is... Oh, no, that is Real Gaming is sliding in. Doesn't matter how the stream sounds, Danny. Yours and Mrs. Cornercade always have amazing content. Straightforward facts. Let's go. That is a very positive comment. I really do appreciate that. Mrs. Cornercade, what do you have for that? It's like...
I hate this mic setup.
Dude, we could just go like this the whole time. I'm sorry, audio, but at least we have a one good, decent working mic. I think DJI Mike was just like, hey, call me when you do the walk and talks. Like, I'm not doing this stuff. I selected the right one though. I'm positive. I'm positive. Nino Brown is here. Let's go. Saying let's go. I love it. Peter McNabb is in the building saying hi. What's going on, Peter McNabb? Just Day 21 is here. When will we get a new cab release? Ain't that the question?
Well, everybody quit.
We hear you gotta
everybody quit and went somewhere else to work. And Arcade1up is dead. Sorry.
Okay, so I guess Miss Cornercade is on the boat with who are the other home arcade YouTubers that think like that? Do you know off the top of your head?
No.
OTG, I think, is one of them. He's saying Arcade1up is dead. Ramsey is in the building. Let's go, dude. Miss you too, buddy. Miss you too. But you have good opportunities where you at right now, and that's where it counts, man. We got Big B in the building. I'll wait for the reviews. I need to know if the trackball is any good before I blow another $500. Dude, we got lots and lots to talk about, especially about that.
Do we even know that, though? The answer to that? Can we try the other mics? This is annoying.
No, it's not going to work. The other mics aren't going to work. I'll have to troubleshoot those. If you have a question, just lean in, honey. It's not like I'm going to bite you. Jesus.
No, but it's weird.
Got to get used to it.
What do you have to say?
Yes, OTG is in the house raising his hand up. Big B, yes. So I know on the, let me preference by saying this, the bigger trackball was on the Golden Tee XL. It's not going to be on the Golden Tee Deluxe. It's going to go back to the first gen. If Arcade1up is smart, we'll see.
Is it going to be the same quality, do we know? Wasn't there issues with that one?
We shall see. And guys, let me tell you something about this. Before we say hi to anybody else, we got some home arcade breaking news, so let's hit it. That's right. You already know the Cornercade has reserved their own copy of Golden Tee Deluxe. We did that today. Essentially, it was almost like a 1-for-1 trade as far as a joust for Golden Tee Deluxe. And I guarantee anybody here they're doing that trade tenfold. Mainly, Giles is a gorgeous cabinet, guys, and if we had the space, we'd love to keep it, swap a new monitor in, and call it a day. But that's just not going to happen. We don't have the space, and this is going to give us a new opportunity for like bowling games, a lot of golf games, even though they kind of play the same, but a lot of golf games and shuffle shot, which, yes, confirmed here on the Cornercade channel, shuffle shot will be included, guys, so you don't have to panic. All right, so thank you all for joining us tonight. We got 39 people in the house. Guys, please, if you haven't, give this video a like. Always helps support the channel. Guys, I want the questions to flow in from Mrs. Cornercade and I about Golden Tee Deluxe right now to kind of stay on topic. But let me bring you guys down real quick, and let me bring up something I'm going to show to you guys right here, right now. So, long and short, we got the first one up, but let me bring the old cabinet up, and I'll kind of cycle back and forth. I wanted to get these both on a picture, but I ran out of time here, so you guys can see them next to each other. But we'll do it like this, guys. Now, I have a model here of what we owned at one point, and we loved it. So, just going down from top to bottom, trying not to make everybody sick by going back and forth. But if you see here, obviously the form factors and design are vastly different, and it's a huge upgrade. Now, this is one of those cabinets, guys, and Ms. Cornercade, you can chime in here, that if you want to talk about rehashing something, we're just talking more about, hey, we're just going to add speaker go covers and take the riser off. Okay, kind of got that with X-Men 97, right? That's not a big dramatic improvement. Now, if we were to talk about, let's say they rehashed Frogger, okay?
That'd be very exciting. That would be very exciting.
That would be something that would be another step forward. Space Invaders would be another just gigantic leap when we're talking about everything. And I want you guys to close your eyes and just think about that. I want you guys to just close your eyes and think about what those first gen cabs were before me and Mrs. Cornercade had a Cornercade, before we even had a channel, before arcades in our household even existed. So I want you guys to really, really harness in on those first gen cookie cutter cabinets, that they were all the swan neck design. And I want you to think about what they could be a deluxe. So just going from top to bottom here. Okay, you're getting the marquee alone. You're getting a huge improvement on. So this is a reverse printed acrylic marquee. And the cool thing here, guys, let's zoom in. There might be some logos here that I didn't. That's about as much as I can zoom in. There's some logo-age here. I don't know what's going on with that. A logo-age. You like how you just kind of lingo on the side? So there's some logos here on the side. I don't know if those are going to stick or whatever, but that's kind of dope. I like that because that brings more authenticity to the arcade. But the reverse printed acrylic marquee with the correct proper backlighting. I mean, there were people that even on their first gen Golden Tee, that marquee was not even lit up at all. So big stuff right there. An upgrade and improvement in the marquee. And we know how that goes. I mean, we have to hit Joe Sabos up every other cabinet, I feel like. And I don't want to, I love Joe Sabos. I love you. But I don't want to spend $60 more than what I need to upgrade the marquee. So with that being said, that's our first upgrade. And Mr. Cornercade, you can keep tabs on this if you want. Let's move down here to the screen. Now, the screen here is slanted. This one's more upright. The slant, does it help against hitting your hand against it? I don't know. Probably not. But I will let you know as it's more authentic to the original cab.
Is that how the XL is?
Yes, correct. So this is going to be like XL Mini Me, essentially. So you back it up. You can't, this is not the best shot here, but the control panel here, you can see it's got just more beef where the form factor comes in. So we got 2 upgrades right out of the gate, and we're not even halfway down this thing. The stereo sound. So we got stereo sound instead of mono sound, which is a big improvement, guys. Something that small, I mean, can go a long ways. It can give you way more boosting of a sound. Anybody that has the XL in this cabinet knows that when you get that Golden Tee rocking, I mean, people just start dancing and waving hands in the air like they just don't care. Yeah, our daughter and CT Jason too. He'll do like start breaking dancing on the floor. He loves, as he would say, that motherfucking song is lit. He is. It's a great. It just makes, it's like Killer Instinct. It's one of those. It's one of those tunes that just makes you want to go all out. Mono sound wasn't getting the job done. Let's just be honest, guys. Let's call it for what it is. The speaker was in the control panel. Nobody wants to see that. So that right there, another upgrade. And we'll see about the trackball. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they make improvements on that. I highly doubt it, but we'll see what happens. So you got a couple upgrades there, stereo sound, and you got the speaker grill cover. So that is awesome, and it's outright fact right there. Keep moving down here. Obviously, this is just a beefier form factor, so it just looks better. Like as opposed to going to this design, I mean, it's great for its time. We had it, we loved it. But we moved the drill because the height at the end of the day. So we talk about form factor. This was 57 inches high. This guy is 61 inches high. So yes, a couple inches does go a long way, especially for this arcade cabinet. So that's going to be really, really cool, and we're excited about it, guys. I'm telling you, it's pretty cool stuff. Now the kick panel here, lame. We've been down that route. A world's better when you got the coin door. I love the deluxe badging, guys. We're just missing one thing, and you already know we're missing the light up coin door. So you know we're going to be hitting up our boy Retro 530 over there to help us light this up, because that's going to be like our thing going forward. I think we're going to go ahead and light up the coiners, and it's a little bit easier when the cabinet's already off. I can just make those 2 drill marks, call it a day.
That means when you buy one, you need to start buying those things with it.
Yeah, 100%. So that's that stinks. I wish they would just light it up from the get-go. But
better on this one.
Yeah, I mean $4.98. So we'll get to that too. Okay, so there you have it. So there's that, and then obviously the seamless design, no riser. I mean, we all agreed that looks better. Now, does it hold stability wise? They're a little bit more loosey goosey as far as like tipping them with a finger kind of thing. But when you have all your cabinets locked in like we do behind us and all over the cornercade, those things ain't moving nowhere. So think of it like that. And no, not everybody has 20 arcades in a machine, but think of it like that. It just looks better. It's great. I love it. And then obviously you get down to the games list, guys. There's only a handful of games here. There's going to be more games, so there's a little bit more variety as far as the Golden Tee action goes. And then also with bowling and shuffle shot that bring so much added replay value, guys. But that's what we have to say. I mean, that's a big upgrade. This was a cabinet that needed that rehash design. There are some cabs that don't necessarily need it. I mean, Big Buck Hunter, that was a huge improvement, guys. Just off the form factor alone, having that coin door, the guns got better. It was strides. They made a lot of strides. But guys, what do you have to say in the chat here? Let's bring this guy down. Let's bring you guys back in the building. Those are our 2 cents, guys. But let me scroll up here and see what everybody has to say about this.
Compared it to the other one. Are you going to compare it to the XL? Does everybody know the difference?
What is the difference, Mrs. Cornercade?
Well, the monitor for one.
So you're going to have a 19-inch from a 17-inch, but you're going to get the worst monitor ever to be put in an Arcade1up cabinet. Like that's my vouch. I will stick by that to the day I die. And you're going to be subbing it out with the almighty BOE monitor. So let's go. Definitely an improvement on that. So that's very, very exciting. Hey, you know what I just noticed too? Look behind us. Well, I mean, you could look at the screen, but then look behind us. That's our baby, the X-Men. We can see it. Well, come on now. You can't make one without the other. You need 2 parents. You need 2 parents for that to happen. But yeah, that's Mrs. Cornercade's project. But I don't usually get to see it when it's behind me. Okay, guys, so we got Mike Hawkers in the building. He says, when I unbox my Golden Tee XL, I have a 19-inch BOE monitor on hand. I will need to try the jumbo trackball to see if I like it. Yes, definitely, man. I mean, I would assume a guy like Mike Hawkers might be getting this. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. JT Game says, I had my first gen, now XL trackball, same size, just as good. Okay, cool. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Julio Hernandez, we can't keep duplicates, my guy. The only duplicate I truly have now is a Street Fighter and Fast and Furious, but we gotta make room. We're like a lot of you guys. We're shrinking those 4 players down to 2 players, and we gotta make room for more. We can't hang on to duplicates. Let me ask you this: if you could get a house in 6 months, would you do it?
Well, of course. Why?
Okay. I reached out to some people at work, so maybe we can get a house and maybe we can save some arcades.
Oh boy.
What if we could? He said all you need is like $6,000 down.
We'd be buying Joust again.
Here you go.
We'd be buying Joust again.
And is that because like the marquee form factor, all that cool stuff?
No, it's because I like playing Joust on the Joust cabinet.
Yeah, and honestly, you make up a great point there. Playing the right games on the right form factor, like honest to God, I think the Shinku Hadouken cabinet looks absolutely beautiful. But guys, playing Street Fighter on that Dynamo, it's not even close. It's not even close. And that's why, like for X-Men '97, it was a huge missed opportunity that they didn't put in the Dynamo cab. But I digress. I could keep going on and on. And I like, we were contemplating kind of doing, do we break the Golden Tee news and update the community on just a video, kind of like what I did with Simpsons? Or do we bring the community in for a live stream, chill and chat? And I think this is the better route to go, guys, because we can interact with you and have some fun doing it. Let's see who else we got in the building. Israel Gaming is here. I wonder if I'm the only one excited to pre-order the new X-Men '97 MVC2 cab. Golden Tee Deluxe may be my future too. Let me tell you something. If you don't have a Marvel vs. Capcom cab, get X-Men '97. You're going to be really happy with it. It's $100 cheaper. It's deluxe form factor, no screen, no clear deck protector on that. So it's going to feel just miles better playing the game. And then you're going to get those nice little speaker grill covers on there that you wouldn't have gotten on the MVC2 cab. So get it. It's worth it. If I didn't have it, I would get it myself. I'd probably just swap the marquee out just because I have nostalgia for X-Men '97, but that's not an arcade. I would put like maybe Children of the Atom. That'd be cool. Maybe we pick on our favorite game on that cabinet. And we get rid of my X-Men. You're gonna have to talk on the mic, Sydney. No, we're not getting rid of X-Men. You don't have to worry about that. All right, let's see who else we got here. Dark Realm Gaming says if it's a bigger trackball, you'll be able to knock it down the pins with one stroke. No, it's not. I don't think the trackball is getting any bigger, guys. I think it's going to be the same size. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We could have our answers solved down below.
Well, Fret Burner has a question that I actually had. Why did we pre-order?
Okay, this is a great question. 100%. Danny, what made you pre-order Golden Tee Deluxe as opposed to just buying it after it accidentally releases? There's no price incentive. Let me tell you guys why I pre-ordered this. So I am fully against pre-ordering, okay? As far as a community member, unless you really are just hyped about a cabinet, because we all know this will probably go on sale in a few weeks, right?
I don't think it will.
Okay, so
I don't think it will.
Okay, so Miss Cornercade doesn't think it will, but I think it will. Usually things do, because there'll be some sort of sale that's running. Now, preferences. I want to disclose this. I essentially have the sale price of what it could be with getting it at Best Buy. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Not try to disclose too much. Also, I'm glad Best Buy picked it up because I was able to then get free shipping on it. So that's something that Wayfair offered, Nebraska Furniture Mart didn't. They were like $140 to ship. So I'm very excited. Now, I should preference by saying it's not the full sale price, so don't go crazy, everybody. It's a little bit off. It's not crazy, but I can't disclose that kind of stuff. But I'm saying right now for me getting it, I was hoping Best Buy would pick it up because not only is it a trusted site, not that I don't trust Nebraska Furniture Mart, but Wayfair charged a little bit too much money, and then they usually have free shipping. We usually always use a 10% off code, but still, I think it was going to be cheaper going through Best Buy, so I did that. Also, guys, to preference, two things. This is a little different. Now, our daughter's birthday is in May, and this is one of her favorite arcade cabinets, believe it or not. Yes, our daughter has love for the arcades. So I got it partially to have it in time for her birthday because she loves playing bowling on it. I think she's going to get a real big kick. So that's the other nuance. Now, just put that off to the side as maybe just like a small piece to the puzzle here. I'm trying to think. We pre-ordered this to bring it to you guys at the end of the day. So this is content where we can do like a live unboxing, this, that, and the other. I gotta be honest with you. It's hard because it's one of our daughter's favorite games. Like I said, if we didn't have a channel, I don't know if we would jump at this right away. Like if we were just your average consumer, right, and we weren't doing content, home arcade content for you guys in the community, maybe we just wait, for a sale. I could see that. It's hard, guys. If we like this, and yeah, I got a comment up top, we're not there yet, but I just see it right here. It's $50 off for Father's Day sale. I bet they did that with Mortal Kombat last year. 100% could see something like
I
that.
haven't seen Golden Tea really go on sale until like recently when they were getting rid of it and liquidating. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I don't know. With 1UP, it's I don't know, but I do know that Arnie Palmer would go great playing the Golden Tea. I mean, that's just that's a match made in heaven.
Stupid.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. So we do it for you guys at the end of the day. Now, there's going to be a time where we may not be able to jump on like a pre-order because we will have run out of said room. And maybe we have to wait. I don't know. It's a scary notion to think about. Like,
but we talked about packing some cabs up that don't get used to bring in new titles.
Yes, so that's a good point too. We're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna play it by ear and see what happens. We have a few spots. We got Shinku. We got the Fast and the Furious. We could part with one of those.
Oh no, you can't part with one of those. With 2 kids. Well, more than 2, but
yeah, I know. It's
you gotta get a bigger room.
Should we put the corner cane in the master bedroom and sleep in here?
Hey, I suggested that.
Guys, I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
God, wouldn't that be crazy?
Mm-hmm. We take the closet doors off. We have 2 closets. And then we would have a bathroom right on tap.
Yeah, look at that. That would be like a real arcade. We'd have a bathroom leading right off of there. Oh, see?
I would even get rid of the door and open it up to the living room.
No, you're not. You're such a liar.
Yeah, because that would be where my pinballs would be. If it's right off
you
of there,
would not
I would be okay with it.
No. Oh, you would not do that because you just put up a picture of Stanley.
Stanley would have to stay.
And not the Stanley Cup. It's what is that? What is that?
Stanley the cow.
Yeah, it's and then we put that like I don't know.
We would figure it out. I'm just saying.
Well, if it comes to that,
we could make this room all cute, and we could leave the lights.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool, like a mood setter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, chat. You let me know. I don't know. That's a whole nother realm of possibilities there.
So now we pre-ordered. What is the ship date? Did we talk about that yet?
Okay, so let's bring you guys down, and I appreciate.
Is there a street date though with the pre-order yet? Did they say that?
Yes. Oh, here's the thing with that. So let me bring this chat down. Let me bring this guy up real quick. I came somewhat prepared here, so let's see what happens when we do this. Okay, so it's at Best Buy, which is interesting because like Best Buy is like the number one. We've seen this on Nebraska Furniture Mart, on Wayfair. I don't know. There could be other sites that carry this as well, but it's very interesting to see that that Arcade1up advertises this on their website to get it at Best Buy. That's like still like the number one place for Arcade1up. But if you see right in here, I can't really zoom in, but it says 5/9/2024. Now, when I placed my order, I think the system was a little confused because it said shipping and it said I get it on the 18th. So I don't think that's right at all. Preference that if you go to order it, don't get too hyped because I think it's going to be for 5/9/2024 is what we're looking at. May 9th is what we're looking at. And our daughter's birthday is at the end of the month, so hopefully it'll be all good and clear to go. Here's a top-down view of the control panel. I was really hoping that there's not a plastic deck protector on this. We'll see, though. They gotta...
Go back.
This one?
What does that say?
What does what say? Oh, look at that. Oh, Mrs. Cornercade. Spot on. Let's go, Mrs. Cornercade. So when I wish I could zoom in. Okay. Well, you can't see it, but we're about to break some Arcade1up news that nobody's had because nobody really talks about Golden Tea anyway. So let's give Golden Tea some love at the Cornercade, guys. Mrs. Cornercade hit a spot on. So another marketing tactic from Arcade1up to kind of reinvent themselves. Now, I'm hoping that these coin doors are lit up, but they're not. Because if you're going to talk...
It's not in the vault, so no, it's not.
Well, according, we got this from Michael B. Arcade1up doesn't even know what the vault is.
But it would say it includes that little...
Yeah, I know. That's... Stupid decision. Now listen, Arcade1up, please light up coin door, no deck protector on every single thing going forward. Please, guys, you're so close to getting these right. Okay, so it looks like from the marquee here, I wish I could zoom in. I don't know how, but I can't get any closer. But up here, guys, it's going to say 35th anniversary. So that's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. Some people might like it, some people might not. It looks like that might be an Incredible Technologies logo up to, I can't, it's hard for me to see, chat. Maybe help me out with that. But it says 35 on there. That's going to be for the 35th anniversary. I was wondering why, like, there was no marketing on there. It would have been cool maybe to see something on the side panels. Maybe not. I don't know. That logo's pretty cool. It's not too bad. But yeah, so 35th anniversary, read them and weep. You got it right there on the side in the upper top there. You can't really see it, but that's okay. But yeah, as you can kind of see, this is the best shot we're gonna get of that. Oh, right here, that 35 right there. So 35 with the golden or the golf ball and the tee, and I'll probably say anniversary edition underneath. So again, nothing crazy and spectacular, but it is worthy of something to note, something different. So yeah, long and short, guys, we got this so we can bring the content to you. And obviously, this is one of our favorite arcade cabinets, and this will round out the sports collection that we have with NFL Blitz, as you see behind me, and NBA Jam Deluxe in the front. So this will be dope. This is a new game. I'm excited about this one. I'm not really excited about like so much re-releases all the time, but I am excited about this one at the end of the day.
Now, BXL, did that have a live button on it? Because this one does.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because they had live online leaderboards. So now, what would really have been cool is that they did online play for this.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been a whole new realm of possibilities. You know what you could do? If you could scoot over an inch or two, I bet you we could see if we can get this mic a little.
That's what I kept telling you.
There we go. Now we're a little bit. Oh no. Maybe let's go over here. Maybe you were leaning. I don't know. I was gonna try to get Miss Corner Kate's little mic happening here, but we're trying to make it work with one mic. Okay, let's go back to you guys in the chat. Let's see what's going on here. We got Big B. Will it play better than the coin ops version on the At Games cap? I would like to think so, but I've never played the coin ops version on that cap, so I can't be too confidently sure. Let me try to get the lighting back. Something's maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. There we go.
You're really thrown off by me being here.
No. It was blue light. I swear to God. Yeah, but it is different than. Well, it's this mic that we have to keep sharing.
Well, if you try those over again.
No, those are done. I'm not going to waste any more time. We got a beautiful mic working right now. But yeah, I think in the future, if we can have two of these, I think that's a possibility. I don't know. We'll have to see. That'd be cool. Pink? No, they don't offer that in pink. They offer not this one. You're lying. Julio Hernandez says, well, by seeing more rehash and making them deluxes, it wouldn't be a bad idea to rehash older gen calves like Final Fight, Frogger, Space Invaders, Burger Time. Give us the right form factor. 110%, guys. Just giving new life to those, pre-existing old games would be dope. Like, I think we all want to see that. For some reason, I think they were going to try to do that with Burger Time, and the retailers kind of nixed that. I don't know. That's just a rumor that's going on. But yeah, like a Frogger would be really dope. That would be really cool for sure. Stupid Vat Habit says 4 inches makes a difference when you're trying to get it a hole in one. 100%, man. And Jason's going to lay a little smack down here. You want to read that one?
No. Add Julio Hernandez, doing a few new ones a year and the rest updated refreshes is one thing. But I suspect, what is that? Taito? Data East, Konami, Sega are gone. So it'll be Midway, Capcom, Atari, Namco, Raw Thrills.
So yeah, it just depends on who they're working with and how they're going to get it done, pretty much. Mike Hawker's got some breaking news for us. So guys, you know how we do it here. Let's go. All right, guys, we got some breaking news coming in hot from Mike Hawker saying Bicep Arcades will have a 19-inch drop monitor for the new Golden Tee Deluxe. NBA Jam 19-inch monitor now available. That's That's dope.
That's exciting, but
That-
I wouldn't do it because then they all have to have larger screens.
Yeah, that's Miss Corner K. Great point. Hopefully the mic picked you up there. She said, we ought to all do them all then. Hey, can you imagine X-Men on a 19-inch? I personally think start with shooters. So if you do Time Crisis and you do Big Buck, like For Us, for example, and then just see if you like it. I don't know, because 19 inches it's a huge screen. Like when I was up close and
But I feel like for Golden Tee, it's almost necessary because people are always like over your shoulder trying to watch.
Yeah, I don't. That's a cool mod. I mean, it's $200, I think, to do that. I think it's worth it. It's a BOE monitor, right? Do we have confirmation on that? Chad, help us out here. Hospi has a question. I'll be selling my Gen 1 Golden Tee only if the deluxe trackball is as good as the Gen 1 and not the XL. Get the most play on any cabinet together. Add shuffle shot bowling. Yes, yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna be the first gen trackball, guys. Maybe a better trackball. Maybe they can't get that one anymore. It's been a little bit of time. Who knows? But remember, the Golden Tee XL trackball was 3 inches wider, so it was a bigger trackball. They're not going to put that honker in the deluxe. It's just not going to happen. Big B piggybacked says, I have first gen Diami Pac-Man Deluxe stuck in the loading screen. I have to order a new board. That is unfortunate news, my guy, but hopefully Arcade1up has your back and they can kind of help you out. You'll probably have to pay for the part, but we'll see what happens. Israel Gaming says the artwork on the X-Men 97 MVC2 cab, though, it's pretty lit, just saying. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not arcade nostalgic. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. If, like I said, the side art for us, not a big deal. We got our showpiece cabs on the end. So we just have a couple that if, you want to show off or anything, go ahead and do so. But for the most part, everything's smashed together. You can really just see the marquee and the front kick plate and the control panel. So that's kind of where it's at. The cab looks cool. Like, it's cool. It's not something that maybe we would have interest in because, of the fact that, we have the MVC2 already.
Well, we talked about it because of the form factor. But we're going to do inline risers, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, there you go. It has been confirmed. Yeah, a little update on the Simpsons cab. If you guys didn't see our post, we've black vinyled the front of GI Joel's riser, so it's gonna match the the kick plate. We got a new kick plate in there, and then we changed out the coin doors, so they're gonna be red instead of yellow. That's on the Simpsons. So it's just one step closer to kind of getting our deluxe Simpsons in action. Still want to do a marquee for that, which I have not ordered. It'll get there eventually. I have the 99 Lives 2-player control deck on standby. It's ordered. It's ready to go. It takes usually about a month and a half to get to us. So we'll go that route. And actually, while I'm talking here, guys, we can just bring up a quick picture of what I'm actually talking about so you guys can actually see this for yourselves. Let's bring me down real quick. All right. So it's kind of hard from the pictures. I wish I could blow it up a little bit more, but you can see right here. Oh yeah, and I forgot the yellow team molding that we got to add. So remember, this riser from GI Joel was initially for NFL Blitz, so it's gonna have purple team molding. He's gonna swap it out for us. Really, really nice of him. We're gonna put on yellow team molding there, so that'll be continuous throughout.
I think it's important though to point out that it was for Blitz, so that little mini gap that you can see wouldn't be there.
Yeah,
it's a different size.
So there is. I want to see the dimensions. It's probably like a. What do you want to say? A quarter of an inch? I don't know. Not even. It's
very slim.
There's like
important enough to point that out.
Yeah, there's like a little gap. Maybe just like yay big. Let's see here. Just like yay big like this. From the riser to GI Joel's to the cabinet to the riser kind of thing. So just as a heads up to that wouldn't be how yours would look. When you're standing in front of it, guys, and even looking at it now, you can't even see it. So I know you can see it there, but you can't even see it when you're out and about in the arcade. So then just the final picture here. Now these coin doors match everything else because the Simpsons comes with like these yellow coin doors on it. So we swap these coin doors out with those. I think it's gonna look a lot better, but that's just me. And we're gonna add our 2-player control panel to finish it off because it's a little naked right now. And guys in the community, 100%, we want to soft mod this thing. We want to bring Sunset Risers to it. Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I love saying that. It's actually a really cool beat 'em up. You would have fun, Miss Corner K, playing that. And then like obviously TMNT Turtles, all that cool stuff. We get the different kind of Konami, beat 'em ups in there. That'd be dope. I'm still trying to figure out all that stuff. That's a lot for me to take in and handle, and we'll see what happens with that. But at least at the end of the day, we'll have the Simpsons and we'll have some fun playing that. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll bring this guy down real quick. Bring you guys back in the building. Let's piggyback off of what everyone's saying here. Mike Hawker's talking about the Simpsons monitor. Says, FYI, Simpsons 19-inch monitor bezel upgrade now also available on Buy Stuff. Buy Stuff is coming in hot with all these 19-inch monitor upgrades. We're definitely going to have to see some of those. Guys, if you get them, send them to the Corner Cave. Send the videos to us so we can go ahead and take a look. You guys already know. You just got to email thecornercade@gmail.com, guys. We would love to see all of those monitor upgrades or your home arcade tours as well. We always want to showcase anything that community's got going on, whether it be modding, new cabinets, home arcade tours. We're all about showing you guys off to the channel because, guys, without you, this channel does not exist. So we really do appreciate the support as always. Zero Redux says the price will not get any lower than $4.99, not this year. Bookmark it, guys. Bookmark it because he's calling it right now. Stupid Fat Hobbit says, for those upgrading to the Golden Tee Deluxe and like to match the stools with your cab, Amazon is the only place left that carries that, and there's not many left. So good to know. We're not stool fans here. We upgrade to our own stools that are much more comfy, and the stools would take up too much room. But hey, it's cool when I get them because I can sell them for $50. I literally sell them like a heartbeat every time. What's going on, Lethal Wolf? Thank you for stopping by, my guy. Israel Gaming has a question here. Says, quick question, Danny. Do you think the bar stool will come with the Golden Tee Deluxe or X-Men 97 cab? That's going to be a negative for both of those. Arcade1up kind of went in a different. They went kind of what the community wanted, and they went to a different place with that. They wanted to make the cabs cheaper for a better intro price point, and they got rid of the stools because it made the cabs cost more. I mean, like Killer Instinct, for example. So they stopped carrying the stools with them, and they just sell them separately, which I think is a better idea for that. Julio's got a question for you if you want to take this one.
Compared to other cabs coming to the Corner Arcade, how excited are you? And would you have pre-ordered if Golden Tee was $5.99 or even $6.99? I think we would have ordered at $5.99. $6.99 is way too much.
Yeah, $4.99 was comfortable. Like I said, we sold Joust and then we paid a little bit to get Golden Tee. So I think it was a good time to sell Joust for bringing Golden Tee.
I'm very excited to get it back. I didn't want it to go in the first place.
It makes me sad.
Why?
Because I feel like we shouldn't have sold it now.
Well, I told you not to. You sold it from underneath me.
Turn around. Yeah.
But you promised me it would come back.
Okay, apparently I made that promise, so let's go. We're gonna keep that promise. Oh my goodness. Love it. Thunbird Squid in the house saying, hello, wonderful gamers. I was playing Black Widow on my ALU. That's a fun game. Never played it, but I'll take your word for it. Thunbird Squid, let's go. C North, 100%. Happy wife, happy life. I mean, that's how this all comes together at the end of the day. Mike Hawker is coming with some information. Mike Hawker, I bet you, is a big golf fan. I think he's excited for this one. Elite Gaming News said actual street date is 5/12, despite Best Buy listing it at 5/9. Interesting. Well, it'll still be before my daughter's birth or our daughter's birthday, so we'll see what happens. Thumper Squid, I don't know if it's gonna go that low for Black Friday. It just depends on how well the other Golden Tees sold. Again, with Street Fighter, they released 17,000 different integrations of Street Fighter, so that is like all pure profit for them. That's why they were able to go $3.99, even $2.99, which we got ours for. Golden Tee is a little bit different. They only sold the first gen. Now, if we were on like the 17th integration of Golden Tee, maybe it is $2.99 at that point. I don't know. It just there hasn't been enough integrations of that to really drop that monitor. What's going on, Gotham City Arcade? Thank you so much for stopping by, man. No, Lethal Wolf. We have our multi-cade. We have the MVSX. That is our multi-cade. Let's go. And yes, Fred Burner. That's what I'm talking about. So when you get your mind starting to think like, hey, said Frogger, Space Invaders, whatever the case may be. I mean, can you guys even, just think about like this? Close your eyes again and think. TMNT redone correctly. I mean, that would look with that first game side art would be beautiful. Even a 4-player, because don't worry about it. I got 99 lives on speed dial, but you obviously make it a 2-player. But like even something like that would just be in that deluxe form factor would be just beautiful. Like you guys saw like what Mortal Kombat used to be to what it is now. It's an unbelievable world of difference. And yes, Jason, thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Helps me not multitask as much. Go check out Buy Stuff Arcades, guys. We got a lot of cool stuff. Who's they, Lethal Wolf? Let me know. Who's they need new titles? You talking about Arcade1up needs to come out with new titles? I mean, I think we can all attest to that. I'm still waiting on a possibility of Smash TV and Tekken this year. But I'm not going to hold my breath.
Tekken's coming.
No. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath because I'm not trying to die here. But that's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. Do you even think Smash TV is going to come at this point?
I don't think anything is coming.
Okay, so Mrs. Cornercade says Arcade1up is dead. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. This is what we're gonna do. Let's see if I can find us here real quick. I'm gonna put a poll, guys, in the chat. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm not going to influence the decision, but the poll is up. Do you guys think Arcade1up is dead? Dun, dun, dun. Now, I got to be honest with you. This is a positive stream. There's a lot of positive people in here. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that news of saying no?
I mean, I'm positive I'm right.
I guarantee you.
That's a positive thing.
I guarantee you everyone's going to say yes. Now, there's a lot of haters on Golden Tee because I asked, a couple streams ago, I was like, hey, you guys hyped for Golden Tee? There's a lot of no's, and I was like, okay. I mean, I'm hyped for it, so I'm excited. Okay, let's see. JT Game says, I have both Golden Tees. The trackball is the same on both guys. It plays exactly the same. Wait a second. They told us it was a 3-inch bigger trackball. And am I tripping? JT Games, go take the measuring stick. Help confirm for your boy, because I thought that trackball was a lot bigger. Headshake TV, better late than never, my guy. Let's go. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thor KC, also thank you for stopping in, man. Let's go. We got 49 people in the chat. Just a friendly reminder to please give this video a like if you haven't. Obviously, always goes a long way to supporting the channel. Let's go, dude. Got Jane States everything. It says part 1 of my midlate classic, Midwest Gaming Classic drops tomorrow. Miss Danny out there, but for all the arcade and pinball goodness, yes, a lot of cool tour videos coming in for sure. Thor KC says, in my opinion, $4.99 is higher than it needs to be, but it's reasonable for a game you want and don't already have. Not a lot of interest for me, but at least not until I make a barcade as well. Yeah, actually, we plan on putting kind of Golden Tee next to Big Buck. I mean, those two are like a match made in heaven. Those are the bar arcades, so definitely pretty cool there. That just happened randomly out of luck here. Mike Hawkert says there's a new Golden Tee stool from Shop Hippo. These are the late 2023 models. Okay, cool. So you'll obviously have a stool to with your arcade if you want. I'm reading the chat here. All right, Zero Redux says they announced the Running Man reboot today, so maybe Cyrus can collab with Smash TV off of that. There's always a collab in the future. Headshake TV is weighing in. He's saying Arcade1up's not dead. They're just taking a serious nap. And sometimes,
go with that.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a nap. Let's see. Yeah, Mike Hawkins is piggybacking off of that, saying Arcade1up's not dead. It's just taking a break from going off the rail. And it could be, guys, where it's like they have tried to please the community, um, in the past. And you get kind of like the notion of them being so quiet, like not even coming out for a Golden Tee Deluxe, like getting excited about it. That's not like, the hell with you guys. Like, we're never gonna make you happy. So you guys can all kick rocks. We're still gonna do what we do, but we'll still try to, come out with MK Spectate and things you want. But we're not gonna we don't need to get on camera and do all this stuff. When in reality, guys, you have two of the biggest voices in the building for not only home arcade, but Arcade1up to get excited for. You literally just, in the olden days, he would shoot a fax. But in the new days, you just send a text message, and then I go ahead and I receive it, and then I go ahead and I spread the good news to the community without any of them being on camera if they don't need to be or want to be. There, problem solved. And I do it for free. Look at that. Oh my God. I think we discovered something here at the Cornercade on a Thursday night at 11:25 Central Standard Time. I mean, God, is it that hard? Like that part I don't get. For something to come out and there's just no hype about it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, we got to release the cabinet. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Like, get hyped, man. This is exciting stuff. The community's begging for you. They want to spend their money. So that I don't get, but maybe we'll see something in the future. I don't know. Yes, JT Games. Simpsons has a very, very small trackball. It's definitely smaller than Tempest. I think it's the same size. Well, maybe it's the same size as Tempest. I know it's the same size as I'm looking at Centipede right next to me. It's the same size as Centipede for sure. Yeah. Thor KC says Arcade1up is not allowed to die until they release Smash TV / Robotron 2-player. I do not permit it. JR, do you think Costco is getting a Golden Tee XL in the fall? What do you think, Mr. Cornercade?
No.
I'm gonna go with yes on that because Arcade1up bends over to whatever the retailers want to do, and they will take it all day. So, if Costco, if the rumors are true that Costco came and said Arcade1up and said, hey, what about a Golden Tee? They've already printed 50,000 copies of this. Oh, you want to buy some? Okay, going crazy.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, so I don't that, and this was from a couple shows ago. Initially, the rumors are, and we'll just go off speculation because that's all we got right now. But Arcade1up came up to Costco and said, "Hey, look, we're gonna have this meeting, for the next release. What do you want to buy?" We're thinking, Arcade1up is saying we're thinking, Star Wars Atari. The community really wants an XL variant of that. They took one look at that and they said the graphics are bad. You remember this conversation because I literally lost my damn mind at this household. The graphics are bad. You literally just sold, and I don't want to get too off our topic here. You literally just sold Pac-Man, and I'm sorry. Was Pac-Man, did they have like PS5 graphics? Was it VR? Was I going crazy? Like, what?
The main thing is it's Star Wars. You can literally sell anything Star Wars.
And thank you.
Have to be someone who has an arcade. They'll still buy it because it's Star Wars.
And thank you very much. So, and just in case in point here, Costco, if you need a little help here, I really need to just get my Arcade1up putting on and just go. Put me in the room with these people, with Cyrus and a bunch of bozos. Let's go, guys. Like, I literally have a buyer for my Star Wars, $400. The man does not own an Arcade1up. The man is nearly 70 years old, but the man has a full Star Wars room. And I show him a picture of that. He says, I want that. I want that. I want that in my Star Wars room. Like, case in point, my guys. Like, and they said no. So I feel sorry for anybody in the community that wants an XL cabinet because good luck, Chuck. I'm dead serious. I'm not trying to be like a funny man or anything like that. Like, good luck to you. If you got people like Costco steering the bus, that bus is going right off the cliff. So guys like Paul Mindeman, just get on Deluxe and get the booster risers. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Because your arcade's gonna be forever. And I could be totally wrong, guys. It's all speculation that from what we heard. But Costco came back and said, well, what about a Golden Tee XL? And then that's when I really flipped because I said, hello, that was just released like either last year or the year before. It was literally just released. Are you paying attention to any of the titles that you're requesting right now? So obviously, if they came out with the Golden Tee XL, the screen would be fixed, but that's about it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity on a cabinet for you XL lovers because you could literally just get a new form factor. Let's just say they made let's just throw it out there, Big Buck Hunter Deluxe or Big Buck Hunter XL, right? Well, I'd rather have that because I can go fix the monitor on Golden Tee. I can't necessarily build a whole new XL Big Buck Hunter cab. There's my rant for the night.
That's a big rant.
Well, you just had to open up the cookie jar on that one.
I didn't really do that though. That wasn't my question.
Oh, let's go. We got one of our favorite people in the building. So I'll go ahead and hit the super chat sounder for you, man. That's right. We got Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, in the house, man. $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Says, what's up, Cornercade? And let's go. Let me tell you something, Ezekiel. Let me ask you two questions real quick. One, how was WrestleMania? Because The Rock coming back makes it a little bit more real. You just get like all these just like when Cody Rhodes cuts a promo, and I don't want to go down this route, guys, but it's just like it's like you might as well have Bill Goldberg cutting a promo. And for anybody that knows WCW back in the day, Goldberg could not cut a promo to save his life. That's why he didn't talk on the mic. He just speared people, picked him up for a jackhammer, slammed him down in a 5-second match. But Cody Rhodes, when he gets on, it's just like, it's like for me, but I've checked out of wrestling because it's just gone that PG era. That's not what it is. It would literally be like, let me give you an analogy here, Miss Corner Kate. It'd be like the NFL saying, okay, no more tackling, no more killing people when you want to hit them. We're going to flag football. Flag football rules only to save concussions. It's like, no, like when you sign up for wrestling, you want to see somebody killed that night. You want to see them hit with a chair so hard that their nose turns on the back of their head. Like you want somebody, Mick Foley, thrown off the Hell in a Cell through a fire table. You want the action. You want the excitement. You want all of that. That's what wrestling is. It's not for everybody. You shouldn't market to kids. And that's where they really lost a lot of people in my eyes. And I can sound like an old fuddy-duddy, and I want to get down the wrestling train, but it's nice that The Rock, when he cuts a promo, he's cutting a promo. Like the man knows how to cut a promo. Even Austin back in the days, Triple H being like a heel back in that's when it was lit. Yeah, The Undertaker, The Undertaker now, it's like he just came out of nowhere in WrestleMania. Yeah, it's cool to see The Undertaker, but why are you here? Why are you chokeslamming The Rock? That has nothing to do with anything. But I don't want to take it away. Ezekiel.
What was your second question?
Oh yeah, well we'll get Ezekiel. If you loved WrestleMania, I mean it was a great show. Great things. I didn't get to watch it. We didn't pay to watch or anything like that. But I will say this: the second question, we need to get in touch because I love the Arcade1up swag that you got me. I gotta get some more, man. I gotta see if I can.
Logan a hat.
I gotta see if I can buy without doxing our son too much. We gotta get our little one Logan a hat. I want to see if I can purchase some because I know this takes a lot of work for you to do, but our son loves my hat so much. He's been wearing it on the house, and I want to give it to him. I don't, because this is my baby. This is my baby. I don't want him to wreck it or eat it or anything like that. So email me at the show at thecornercade@gmail.com, man. We gotta definitely get something going with that. That would make my day. But thank you so much, man, for stopping by. I digress, guys. Let's keep the show rolling here. Jason says Danny rage quit life and screamed around the house. Katie threw a bucket of water at him and raged hard on Star Wars. Pretty much, man. I was just I was flabbergasted, to say the least, to be quite honest with you. Let's see what we got going on. JR says, I bought the Costco XL Pac-Man, loved it. I'd buy just about anything Arcade1up XL, but not Golden Tee. And that's the thing, man. They're trying hard. I mean, how cool would it be to get a XL and any of the things behind me, like an XL X-Men? That'd be dope. I want the XL community to thrive, because that means Arcade1up is coming out with products and they're not shutting the doors. Speaking about shutting the doors, guys, if we bring up our poll right now, we have 27 votes. We got 33% yes, 67% no. And if Mrs. Corner Key was here, I told her that we got Arcade1up loyalists in the building, dude. So it's just kind of like a small sample size so far. And we'll keep the poll up, guys. We got almost 50 people in the building. Vote. Let your voice be heard. Zero Redux says, you're not wrong. That's why we jumped on the Deluxe train a long time ago. 100%. Like, I want you guys to envision this real quick, okay? I would not be opposed to XL. I got to be honest with you. I'm not opposed to it. But think about my arcade right now, okay? I would have a Killer Instinct for $1,000. So that's a price of like 2 cabinets, right? And I'd have to replace the sticks in them because they did not work properly with the game. Then I would have somehow gotten a Pac-Man XL. And that's my arcade right now. So that's it. I want you to really let that soak in. That's the arcade right now. NBA Jam, the Shaq Jam, and the Golden Tee were far beyond messed up. Where I'm not gonna sit there and do all that mumbo jumbo to fix them. But so I want you guys like think about that. Like we'd have 2 arcades. That's nothing. And in a room here, I got 20. I got 22 so far. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Israel Gaming's in the house says I would like to see a standalone Battletoad Deluxe cab by Arcade1up. Be pretty freaking cool. See a double dragon cab. Yeah, they're both cool options. I don't think they work with the Killer Instinct licensor anymore. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I wish we could know because that'd be cool getting a Killer Instinct Deluxe and then reskinning it to Battletoads for like a Shop Hippo or something like that. Ezekiel's going to shed some light here. I don't buy Arcade1up anymore. I moved on to coin ops, but I still want Arcade1up to live and provide more products for the community. And Ezekiel, that's a great point because, you know, Arcade1up scratched the itch that brought my life back to arcades. You know, it's not like I grew up in these things, but I didn't sleep in the arcades. So that's pretty cool that you're able to, you know, it brought a lot of people back into this hobby, long and short. So I think Arcade1up did a lot of positive things and it's continued to do a lot of positive things, like much like At Games has, you know, with their pinball is great, and even iArcade. Like these companies, these home arcade companies, New Wave Toys, you know, might be a different niche because it's more like a little smaller thing. But I got to be honest with you, like these are cool things that that it really brought life. I mean, you think about it, Ezekiel, it brought life to you to buy like real arcades now. So I don't know if you would have done that before Arcade1up. I don't know. Yeah, Ezekiel, WrestleMania was unbelievable. I can only imagine, man. You know what's crazy? My wife, so when we first got together, and I want to say this was during the pandemic, so 2017, she actually got us front row tickets to a WWE house show, and we never got to go because they canceled the show because of COVID. And that was it when it first started, when they started putting TVs in the stand and stuff, so people were there like virtually. God, sucks. I was like, damn it, man. It was before the kids. I was like, I was really hyped to go to that because I was gonna show her a lot about wrestling. Mike Hawker says, I worked in the wrestling industry from 96 to 2003 and thought this year's WrestleMania was excellent, but Raw was nothing special the next night. Yeah, usually Raw follows it up with like, I mean, you know, one of the biggest ones that I remember, and you know, just there's tons of them, obviously. We could be here all night. It's a whole separate show. But when Stone Cold Steve Austin sided with Vince McMahon and turned his back on the people and chair shot after chair shot after chair shot to The Rock, I believe, to win that title. And then the next night on Raw, he came out with that badass, that slow, that dunna, dunna, dunna music that was just like, oh shit. And like you just wanted to boo the hell out of Austin. And he aside, and then the other time he sided himself with the Alliance when I don't know if that was WrestleMania. I think that was a Survivor Series, and he went with the Alliance with not Vince, with Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, Helmsley, and you just like hated it, man. You hated it. But you got to have a banger show after a night like that. It's hard to do because, especially now when WrestleMania is a whole weekend, it takes a lot out of you. Trust me. And Mike Lockhurst, to piggyback off of that, he said, I remember back in the days paying $70 for WrestleMania pay-per-views. Back in the day, being able to watch all the pay-per-views for just $5.99 on Peacock is a great deal. Likely to not last forever. I'll just give you my quick 2 cents since we're getting some wrestling talk here. I think the WWE Network really killed the wrestling storylines. I think wrestling, the production crew and the storyline tellers, they got real lazy with it. Well, we don't have to build up to a pay-per-view, so let's just throw whatever out there. They're gonna buy it anyways because they already own it. There's no hype. There's no storyline telling. It's a lot weaker now. And obviously that has to do with a lot of like wrestling and the way they went in the PG era. It's just not the same. Again, it's like taking tackling out of football. It's just not the same. So I think there's a lot of bit of that. I think, I think back in the day when you were ordering a pay per view, it was dope. It was hyped. There was pyro. It was ready to go, and they're bringing some of that stuff back slowly but surely. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for that. Like I said, I don't watch a lick of wrestling anymore. I got put off of it a long time ago. Yes, look, I'm getting some GI Joe love for his inline riser. So guys, throw it up there. Here's the code for GI Joel's riser, guys. If you missed our Chill and Chat live stream with GI Joel special guest, hit him up. Hit him up. And if Julio Hernandez, if you haven't hit up me or GI Joel, there could be a free giveaway for another inline riser because he gave away 2 on that program. So guys, if you scan the code, it's going to take you to the website. Use Cornercade May 24th to save you on some shipping. That's going to save you $40 on shipping. I mean, that's big. That's big at the end of the day because these things are not cheap to ship, guys. They're heavy. I'll keep that up there for a minute for you guys. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're back. So we're back. We caught up with the chat, guys. We have caught up with the chat. Zero Redux has a good question here. Now that Kong's R Us is leaving Home Arcade, it's up to Cornercade to set that John D exclusive. Maybe he's really doing wrestling now. Hold on the phone. Back up the bus. Kong's is leaving. I know he had that stream. I didn't get to watch. I was at work. I thought he said he's gonna still be here, but he wasn't gonna do that show anymore, like that next level show. And speaking of which, we're hitting at John D exclusive where he's gonna let everybody know what's going on. Love to have John D on. That'd be really, really fun. But yeah, guys, in the chat, I thought he was just not doing the next level show. He was still gonna be doing content and stuff. But let's clarify that for me real quick. Okay, so Steven's here's got a question. Only room for 3 for now. Fast and Furious, Big Buck Deluxe, and Golden T Deluxe. Would you agree that's a good starting lineup? Oh, hell yeah. That's a good big 3. I mean, it's very easy to get trapped in let's do Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Marvel's Capcom. Well, they're all fighting games. And although those are all great, and you do get some other content, like, Root Beer Tapper, Bubbles, you get Puzzle Fighter and stuff. It's a good mix, but those, you got a racer in there, you got your sports game, and you got your shooter. I mean, that's a good healthy combo for sure, to have that. So Jason's adding me right now. B is no longer doing the next level Thursdays and his Sunday Fun Day streams. He'll continue to be part of the community and make videos when time and interest allow. So guys,
What is he doing?
I don't know, but whatever he's interested in. I know he did say like the grind of it as, trying to find a topic, and I posted out to the community today, which we talk about on the show. And guys, if we didn't get to one of your questions or comments on that said topic that we posted in our community stream, don't worry. We have future streams, guys, that we're going to get to, and we'll keep you guys in mind. But yeah, I guess we're going to have to carry, part of us is going to have to carry that torch. That B filled a lot of his gaps. He had a really good camera too. I'm gonna have to ask B, can we get that camera, B? Like, can we get that camera? Well, if he's doing other stuff, he might not need that specific one. But yeah, all jokes aside. Although we'll see if we can use some of his music. I see Michael B's using some of that music now, so that'd be kind of cool. He's got cool themes and stuff. Okay, so to sum it up, guys, let me go back here just to let you know, ending the poll right now. We got 35 votes in the house. Mrs. Cornercade, I told you so. We got do you think Arcade1up is dead? 62% no, 37% yes. So there you go. There's that. The people have spoken. Arcade1up is thriving. Let me tell you something, Mrs. Cornercade. Let me just shed a little light on you because you're my wife and I know a lot about Arcade1up. So let me tell you something. They would not be coming out with a cabinet that they're re-releasing if they were closing up shop. They're not just going to say, hey, let's get a couple more bucks. No, they would have closed up shop already.
They're doing something. Nothing. But they're doing something.
So isn't that a caveat? You're doing something and nothing all at the same time. That's hilarious. Yeah, Dark Realm. That's about hosting a podcast show. You don't no awkward silence, right? Let's go. Okay, Mike Hawker says, I always thought you two should do a show with B and Mrs. Congsworth since you two are the power couples of the home arcade community. That's a great question. Now, we have done, I think, 2 shows. We had them on one time for the 1,000 subscriber appreciation show. And I think I did something else with them. We had them on one time for some home arcade talk. But yeah, like the door is always open for any YouTuber to come on and help have healthy discussions on the cornercade. So at the cornercade about home arcade and Arcade1up alike. So we talked about Golden Tee. I mean, in chat, if you guys don't have any questions for Golden Tee, let me bring.
Who's getting Golden Tee? Who's going to pre-order this? Did we ask that?
No, we didn't. So hit a 1. I don't know if you can hear too well, but hit a 1 in the chat, guys. If you guys are gonna pre-order Golden Tee, let me know in the chat. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's talk while we got some gameplay going right now. Are you guys gonna get Golden Tee Deluxe? Let us know in the chat. Hit a 1. We can go ahead and hit a 1 for us. We got C North is out. He is not getting that at all. I wonder if I do this, if it'll be a little bit better. There we go. Cactus Canyon. We can do this. We'll bring you guys back in the middle. Oh, a lot of zeros. Everybody's out. No, we're not doing it. Okay, let's have some healthy discussion while we still got some time here. So if Golden Tee Deluxe, and please let the 1s fly in and the 0s as well. Because I just want to gauge. I want to gauge from a community. No, Dark Realm. I do not play golf in real life. Although I will say this: my grandpa was on the PGA Tour, and he owned a golf shore. So it's in my blood. It's in my blood. It's in my gaming blood to get Golden Tee. So we got a couple people getting it. Majority is not going to. I bet you some people could add it if it goes to a $3.99, $2.99 kind of thing. But yeah, so let those fly in when we kind of talk. If Golden Tee doesn't tickle your fancy, or really, I guess is a 2-part question, chat. What would tickle your fancy as far as a rehash re-release? Now, we all know that if they came out with I don't know, Miss Cornercade, say a game they never came out with. I know Elevator Action or Kangaroo, whatever. What's that Zookeeper game? Yeah, people would love that. I mean, that's fun stuff. Okay, give me a game Arcade1up has never released that you like in the arcade. Qbert. There you go. You heard it here first. So Qbert. And what should I pick? I like picking the same game over and over again. The chat knows what I like to see. But I'll pick House of Dead. Yeah, P-Dub said Kangaroo. I'm in. I knew he was going to be excited about that. I got to be honest with you. Zookeeper is That looks like it's a fun game. I never really played it, but it looks like a fun game. So while those questions come in, but like, obviously we would be hyped about that. An effing Qbert Deluxe, it would probably break the home arcade internet. But I don't know if they're going to do something like that. So what, chat, I'm going to turn over to you. What Deluxe would you guys want to see? So let's take a look. Oh, Thumper Squid, I think Thumper Squid is getting. I think he's teasing you a little bit. He says Dig Dug Deluxe. Okay, I see where you're going. Final Fight Deluxe. Now that would be another one that's Tony C. That's a huge upgrade because again, that dynamo form factor, that would be unbelievable. JT Games, anything in XL. So if I gave you an XL. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. I really can't like throw out
There's nothing out there.
I'm gonna say the worst game. Okay, let me do this. XL Simpsons. What about that one? Would you take an XL Simpsons JT Games? Let me know in the chat. Headshake TV is hoping for that Burger Time Deluxe. He's hoping. He's got his fingers crossed. Let's see. Half of my tea cans. Oh, Miss Pac-Man XL. Okay, well, JR, there you go. We're talking more deluxe though. We're talking more deluxe.
You just asked about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Tony C says Arcade1up has the license for Qbert already. I don't know if we can confirm or deny that, but I will say if they have it, they're not going to make it unless a retailer wants to buy it. So that's your hard pass. But yeah, Arcade Dave, Star Wars Deluxe would be nice. Now, I told you I have a buyer ready to go. Could pick it up tonight, kind of thing. Do I sell my Star Wars? Do we sell our Star Wars now? And then do I get the one with the coin door and the continuous artwork? Or should I wait? Chat, do you think a deluxe Star Wars Atari is gonna come out this year? That's my second part question. You want to read this one real quick?
Arcade1up gets the Simpsons people talking with the Atari people, and we get Simpsons Deluxe, but it includes all of the Atari trackball games and maybe a few new titles like Food Fight. I haven't heard of that one.
So Arcade1up gets Simpsons people talking again. With the Atari people, we get Simpsons Deluxe. Interesting. My mind is wrapped on that one. I don't know if Food Fight would ever happen. I could see like a New Wave Toys doing that. Arcade1up tends to stick in like not like niche titles. They like to get like the beef, like the home arcade banger titles. Not that I'm saying Food Fight is not that. I just don't know if they can identify with a retailer on that one. Stupid habit. Tapper Deluxe with mug shaped joysticks. Yes. I mean that's the real arcade. That would be dope. Like those, yeah. Oh man, that would be cool for sure. Jason is shedding some light here. Qbert, Kangaroo, Konami. 12 to 14 game deluxe with no fighters. 4-player gauntlet, all 90s and gauntlets with online. Yes, that would Miss Corner K would be all in on that one. TMNT Deluxe, Defender XL, Party K controls, Gorf, and Sinistar. Yeah, I mean that's nice. I like that. That's nice. I gotta be honest with you, I like it a lot. I don't know. That'd be cool if they did a gauntlet like the newer one. What's the newer gauntlet, guys? It has like the 3D graphics. It's like Gauntlet Legends or something. Yeah, that would be cool. That I mean, you loved at the arcades. That would be really cool. Yes, Jason says Gauntlet Legends online would be wild. Like that would be dope. I just
What?
They would have to invest so much time and money and like research and development to do all that stuff. I just don't see that happening yet. Just like Jason said, it was Gauntlet Legends. We were right. Yeah, I don't know. I still want my Super Sprint. I love Super Sprint. That's such a dope game. And Tiny Gem reminds me of that. It says off road 3-player or 720 for me. I don't think either of those would happen. But I would think they could possibly try to do a 2-player outrun deluxe. Not an outrun, I'm sorry. A off road. And add in other games that could work with that. I would hope that Super Sprint could be one of those. That would be really, really dope. And yeah, C North, trying to put a damper on everybody's parade here, but it's okay. It's the truth, I just don't think Arcade1up is going to invest in any new titles. And guys, that was kind of like our rehash deluxe list. We didn't have anything exciting on there. We had titles, and like I said, we'll always bring up this list, but we had titles like Ridge Racer Deluxe, just like the same old. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. We all want them to come up with something, but it's just, I mean, this is what we got so far. This is the trajectory. Now, I will say this. There's some rumblings that something's going to happen in June. So we have Golden Tee Deluxe to kind of get us through, because it's coming out in May. So it's going to get us through May. We'll enjoy that for a couple weeks, and then hopefully we'll get some positive news into something that they're going to come out with. I can't promise anything there, but we'll see. I mean, fingers crossed, right? We'll see. I think, chat, when is Evo? That's in the summer, right? Because I think I will go ape shit bananas. I'm sorry if you have kids in the room. If Arcade1up came out with Street Fighter 3 Alpha or Street Fighter Third Strike. Mostly Street Fighter Third Strike is like my favorite Street Fighter game. We play it all the time on the MVSX. And get that dynamo form factor. I think Evo would be the perfect opportunity because Mrs. Cornercade, the main stage game in that event is going to be Street Fighter 3, to my knowledge. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes I am wrong. It's okay. But I'm telling you, you want to talk about worlds colliding. I mean, if Arcade1up can't see that, it's really hard to miss on that opportunity. Yes, and Jason says Evo is in July. So, I would just even announce it in June or whatever the case may be. And then July it's coming out. And let's effing go. As Jason always likes to put, LFG, baby. Let's fucking go. Like, that would get me excited. If that cab was released, I think, and I don't want to put my foot in my mouth here, but I think the MVSX would be up for sale. I got to be honest with you. I mean, that would be something that's exciting. And that's a Street Fighter cab. At this point, we want to push all the Street Fighters out of our home arcade permanently. But that right there would get us get me excited. Chat would get you excited. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think a Street Fighter Third Strike / Street Fighter 3 Alpha cab would get you going bananas, like you feel the passion that I'm going through right now, because I think that'd be pretty cool. But that's just me, guys. I don't know. What do you guys say? Put a 1 in the chat, and it's okay if it doesn't get you hyped, guys. I would be excited. Would you have any interest in that whatsoever?
I wouldn't really care.
Okay, but we'd still do the buttons, right? Got to do the buttons. That's our new thing now. Just to let you know, MVC2 is getting the buttons. Oh, I should have put this in the thumbnail. I didn't have too many topics. I was at work, so I had to focus on work. But the thumbnail's kind of weak because we didn't put the 3 things in there, and everybody's just flowing in with the zeros. Yeah, Street Fighter 3, keep it. But let me say this. Let me say this. Chat, we've researched a lot of pictures on what the control panel for MVC2 is. It's red, green, and blue. Is that arcade authentic? Because I've seen so many hashes and dubs and remakes of that cabinet that I don't even know what the true authentic cab colors are. Because we're gonna try to order buttons for this thing, and I want to keep it as true as authentic as I can. But I don't know if there's yellow and other colors in there. Chat, help us out. I'd like to make it really cool. I think it's just red, green, and blue from the majority of the cabs I saw, but I also saw other cabs with different colors. So I was a little confused. Maybe Chad, if you could help me out, that would be awesome. Then maybe Miss Corner Cake could get that. But everybody's like, no, really? Okay, let me ask you guys. We have 49 people. I'm going to say 50 people in the chat watching. I got 4 people that said, no, I'm good. Guys, did you fall asleep? Is the phone between the sheets? Guys, where is the responses? I think one. I'm putting it here. Let me help get the chat started here. I think for sure Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Third Strike would be dope, guys. Online having spectate for that. Oh, see, it's like, yeah, I'm good. So what do you guys want to see? Like, what do you guys want to see that they would actually do? No one's coming out with Sega Star Wars Trilogy. It's not gonna happen. Like, no one's coming out with Hydro Thunder, unfortunately. It's just not gonna I got watch them come out with Hydro Thunder this year. That's one that would for sure be see North Danny, we need more hype. Let's go. Yeah, they're just not gonna come out with those titles. It's just not gonna happen. It's everyone's my witness. I want those. I want a Cuber. How cool would that be? Like, that's not something that's gonna make me drop dead. But Cubert would be dope. I'd be happy for you. I would play it. P-Dubs would have a heart attack, and at his older age. No, I'm just kidding. But he would get excited. He would buy it to compare it to his real Cubert. I'm telling you. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know, guys. the talks continue. Right now we have Golden Tee, guys. And Jason, I'm telling you, they can do it, but it's the retailers that want to buy it. That's the hardest part in all of this, because right now they have a beautiful form factor in the stand-up arcade cabinet in the Fast and the Furious, but they could easily swap and dub in, a Hydro Thunder in that, and they already have the form factor for it. So I don't know what they're waiting on for. I don't know a lot. I don't know why they would. I don't know. I think it would. Let me ask you this, chat. Is Hydro Thunder a day one buy? Put a one in the chat if you think Hydro Thunder would be a day one buy that you could link. You can link up to 4 cabinets with. Let's just say that. Let's just play devil's advocate here, because I got a lot of people that are like, Arcade1up is still alive, but they're not coming out with anything. I've got a lot of zeros in chat. So chat, let me see. Let me see. Let your voice be heard. Tony C, right out of the gate. Now you already know me, because I'm a fan of that game. JT, they're not coming out with a Hydro Thunder XL. Stop it. Yeah, an XL off-road would be dope. Okay. A little bit more love for Hydro Thunder. See, I'm telling you, I know what the people want. Like, literally. Guys, I'm telling you, I want you just to let's just, while we wrap up the show real quick, I want you guys to just close your eyes again. Just for me, think about it. Arcade1up hires me. I get the retailers to buy Hydro Thunder, Qbert, and Sega Star Wars Trilogy all in year one. You're not telling me off those 3 new cabs, you are not going ape shit bananas. And my first XL would be, let's just say we do the XL Dynamo, since they've already put research and development in that. We've seen it in the wild before through pictures. Yeah, 100% Arcade Dave. Well, 50 people in here, 29 likes. Smash that like button, man, for sure. You're not telling me that we couldn't get the job done. Instead, you're gonna get, said rehash of this, that, and the other. Like, no one wants to see a deluxe Ridge Racer. Like, I don't care how poor you are as a company, you take out another loan. Like, get Hydro Thunder. Like, that's what I'm saying. You take out another loan. You got to go big or you go home. How did you start the company to begin with? You had to take out loans and get investment somehow. Do it again. Let's go. Take out a second mortgage, right? Take out a second mortgage. Let's get Hydro Thunder. Let's get the games that we want. Lethal Enforcers, whatever, something cool, that's something new, that's something bomb, that people get hyped over, that people want to buy, that lead them into buying other cabs. Oh shit, I didn't know Arcade1up had a Lethal Enforcers. Who is Arcade1up? I'm gonna buy that. Oh damn, they have a Time Crisis and a Street Fighter. I'll buy those two too. You don't know if you don't make the cabs, guys. 100%. See, North, that is so expensive right now. It's always going to be expensive, my guy. It's never going to change. Yeah, I mean, that's for everybody. Daytona would be a 10. Hydro Thunder ranks very high, 7 or 8. I just think like Daytona will never happen. So I shoot my bar where something that they can actually do that's exciting. Like they can actually do a Hydro Thunder. And that's just an example. I know we got stuck on that, but that's just an example. But that's something that they can do. It's a midway title. You just put it in a cab, show a retailer, and make them buy it. Period. I think that'd be really, really cool. Yeah, Spy Hunter would be cool too. This, that, and the other. So, guys, we love you in the community. We started the stream on Thursday. It is now Friday. Let's go to that, guys. Late night at the Corner K, guys. We made it. We have 50 people in the building. I want to thank everybody for staying up late with us, guys. We're going to continue to have all of this cool Arcade1up discussion and home arcade discussion. But, guys, right now we got Golden Tee. We're going to get that. I guess be hyped, be excited about it. I don't know. It's like, it's something at least. It's something. I mean, we could have got another rehash of Street Fighter or something. That's another question. Would you want the Dynamo Street Fighter just with like Street Fighter hyper fighting? Like at least Golden Tee is something it needed the upgrade, and that's why I brought the challenge to you guys in the community, is saying, hey, look, what if we got like a Space Invaders kind of thing, like rehashed and redesigned. I think that'd be kind of cool. But guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, if we're kicking ass and taking names, if you had fun chilling with us tonight for an hour and a half, wanted to get you away from your everything that goes on in your life and come kick at the Cornercade. I think we really do appreciate everybody stopping by. Please smash that like button on the way out as well. Guys, you know the drill. Miss Cornercade, do you have any final words?
Good night.
You keep it simple and short. I love it. Guys, this is Danny and Mrs. Cornercade from the Cornercade. Guys, smash that like button on the way out, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.